always on mine. Take me high, smooth as sea, coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near, feel the love in the air. Arms are swaying, blue sky, wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name, life is more than a game. Soaring high, wings of steel, under stars it's surreal. Dreams are real in the sky, coastal airways fly by. Reggae beats in my ears, miles away, no more fears. Lay back, count all the stars, flying free, no more bars. Take me high, smooth as sea, coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near, feel the love in the air. Take me high, smooth as sea, coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near, feel the love. Arms are swaying, blue sky, wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name, life is more than a game. Arms are swaying, blue sky, wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling my name, life is more than a game. Board the plane, it's summertime, sun is shining, it's bright. Breezy skies, cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe so mellow. Airwaves sing like cello. Sandy beaches we climb. Coastal airways, oh my. Take me high, smooth as sea, coastal breeze, fly with me. Take me high, the island's near, feel the love in the air. Arms are swaying, blue sky, wonders found while we fly. Oceans calling.
All right, how are you guys? Hopefully you can hear me all right. Welcome aboard Flight 5800. We're heading from Buffalo over to Westchester Airport. It's a pretty quick flight. It's like an hour and 5 minutes or something like that. And we got pretty good strong tailwind, so we're going to get out of here pretty quickly. Buffalo, here we are. It was snowing like crazy yesterday. I filmed that in there, so you'll be able to watch the crappy weather that we were delighted to come into. Oh, actually, it was bad coming out of HPN. It was pretty crappy. So, but that's kind of how it goes. Let's go ahead and get the aircraft ready to go here. I'm going to turn on the power. Hopefully you're doing well. I think Jeffrey's online. Good to see you, Jeffrey. I'm going to go ahead and throw this on. And night mode. It's just going to be me. I'm going to put Cliff away tonight. I just don't feel like dealing with it. So I want to kind of get out of here and turn quick. So we're going to do this quick. How's that? We're going to come over here and we'll throw the battery switch to the on position. Bat's coming on. I got to throw my dang light on because I can't see anything. Once it gets bat on, I'm going to turn on the fire. 1, 2. Okay, we got the bell. 2 lights. 2 lights on that side. There's all 6 lit. Okay, we're good to go. Got to turn these off. Bang. Bang, they're off. Come on the overhead. Take a look. See what we got. We got AC Emer powers off. That's fine. We can go ahead and throw the start pump on. I'm going to throw Emer power on. You can see that. We'll go arm, and I'm going to just call the flight attendant in the back.
PA and emergency light test.
Start pump's coming on. Right side on. And we're going to go ahead and turn it on.
Emergency lights off.
Okay, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Back to run. Start pump's on, and Emer lights are coming on now, you can see. Let's throw that off. We'll just run the battery. APU starter's coming up, and let's get this thing show on the road. Marco, how are you doing, bud? Good to see you. He says MD80 Cliff and the coastal emoji. There's going to be no Cliff tonight, just me. The APU starting in the back, and here we go. So, guys, I had the opportunity to fly an Airbus A220 today. It was really good. Went into a level D, so you know, got about hour and a half right there. Got flight time in it now. It's good airplane, a lot of automation. So really heavily automated, which was different. You know, it's different from what we're used to at this channel. We don't do a lot of that. I'm going to start pump off now. We got a good APU lit right there, showing that we're on the bus, and I'm going to go ahead and throw the start pumps to the off position. Let's go ahead and not mess around with this. I'm going to drop right into the FMC here, and we're going to get this on. There we go. We've got it's an MD-83, JT-819s. We're looking at Air Act 2412, November 28th, December 26th. Program's good. Let's go init initialization. Let's do this. We're at Kilo Buffalo, BUF. Now, you guys, do you want my camera there, or do you want me to take the camera off? That's up to you. I don't have the screen in the back or anything like that. These streams, I just roll with it with what we have. Okay, route of flight coming in. We've got Buffalo. We're going to go Kilo HPN. HPN. Fetch are you? There you go. So Buffalo to HPN. I'm going to throw that in there, and then runway out here is going to be 23. Execute that right there, and that's good to go. Let's just take a look at our flight plan really quick from SimBrief. We've only got that going. We've got Buffalo, Auto, DNY to Valerie 5, and let's just go ahead and throw that in there. Valerie 5 coming in. I don't think there's a departure out of here, so DNY transition. I'm going to go ahead and click. Probably going to land 16. Let's see here. The winds are... Hit the wrong button, guys. Look for, I was going too fast. Look at weather. Weather in HPN looks like 290 are at 18. Probably going to land the 3-4. Yeah, we're going to land 3-4. So I'm just going to select ILS 3-4. We can change that around when we get a little closer. I'll click route of flight. We're going to go activate and then over to execute. We'll throw that in there. Out of here in Buffalo, let's take a look. I don't think there's any SIDS out of here. I think it's just pretty quick on the Buffalo 8, and then we're gone. Yep, Buffalo 8 pretty much straight out on the runway heading, and we're done. So we'll just go Buffalo 8. I'll throw that in there just for the heck of it. And then we'll click execute. We'll go to the route of flight. Everything looks good. Let's go to the legs page. Just make sure we're good. We got vectors, auto, DNY, Wheats, IGN, Valerie, Basie, Harp, JTAX, and then we're going to flip around, go the other way. 3-4 is set. Route data is good. I'm just going to leave that alone. This is such a quick flight. We're good to go. Zero fuel weight coming in at 109.3. It's just standard for us. 109.3. We're not going to cater tonight just because it's pretty bad. Turbulence is nasty, so we're just going to keep the catering off the aircraft. We're not going to even turn off the dang seatbelt signs. So it's going to be one of those flights today where we're just going to not do any of that. All right, fuel. We're going to plan. Let's see here, 18.9. If I can, I fat fingered it. So 18.9. We're going to throw that in there. Reserves are around 6,000 ish. I got to put the burn schedule on there. Sorry, guys. 18.9/November, which is normal. That means normal burn. So you can either put November or M for manual. Doesn't matter. And matter of fact, it really doesn't matter which is interesting, or A for auto. I'm sorry. So it's either N or A for auto. And then the burn schedule doesn't matter. It's I don't know why they did that. I tried to research that and I just couldn't figure it out. Cost index 35. We're going to cruise to 350. It's going to be a pretty short cruise. We're going to climb up there. We're going to climb right back down. It's just really fast. We're looking at 205 at 100 knots. See what I'm saying? They're going to get a good tailwind. This is going to be nice for us. We're going to be in the crap. There's nothing we can do about the turbulence. We got turbulence reported all the way from basically 14,000 all the way up to 41. So we're going to right in the middle of it. There's nothing we can do. So, well, it's how it goes sometimes. ISA is looking at, we are plus 7, minus 48 on top altitude. So we're going to throw that in there right there, top. Plus 7, that's good. We'll click takeoff, and I've already done my takeoff dispatch here from, hey son, at least they won. Well, I didn't know the score, but that's okay. I'll watch the game. I'm glad they won. I expected them to lose. So I've been working all day in the sim and having fun, and I didn't have any watch the Ranger game, so I'm glad they won. I'll watch the game, so I won't waste my time. All right, weights, we've got optimum flap setting. We're probably going to just, let's force flap 11 here. Full flap, that's good. Bleed settings, auto, anti-ice is off. We don't need that on. And conditions are dry. We're going to disable it. Let's see what we got. Margin of 1,400 feet. I like that. And we're looking at 136, 38, 143. 136, 138, and 143 set. Okay, that's good to go. I'm going to go ahead and call the fuel truck. We'll get the fuel truck out running, and we'll get this aircraft ready to go. How's that? I'm going to get this done. We're going to import the OFP. That's the one we want. We got to change some stuff. So, like always, we're going to change front cargo 10.3. This helps us actually get more money. So we started a cargo division right now, so we're obviously picking more stuff up. 2940, and that 2940 plus the 1740 is the bags that they have. This is cargo. So 14.1 on the trim. That's nice. That's basically standard for us. We kind of know going out we're going to have 14.1 on the trim. So there it is. Let's launch, Captain. Yes, sir. That's what we're going to do. All right, let's go ahead and get them loaded on right now. And I'll get the performance done. GSX coming up, and I will call for the fuel truck. Request refueling. Please get out here and fuel up the aircraft. While they do that, we're going to go back to the... please don't load. We know aft main coming open, just for the heck of it. And I'll open the forward stairs because we're going to get boarding going. And a couple things. I'm just going to go ahead and open that floodlight just a little bit. Okay, got the fuel on the aircraft. We're going to go ahead and do our flows right now. Normal, normal, normal. This is good. We'll test that. On. Coming down here, APU. Good on the bus. Galley power's coming on. That's open. That's auto and open. Starts off. That's off. Those are off. Fuel heat is off. And now, shoot, hit the wrong button, guys. Sorry. Off. Start pumps. That's all done. We're finished. Emer lights are armed. Seatbelts coming on. I've got to go upstairs here and just give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and throw logo on. We're going to flood the cockpit. I got to see what's going on. Load our fuel. That's fine with me. Okay, cap side, that's good to go. Tail's good to go. Anti-ice on the windshield's on. These are off. Bats on. APU is good. We're going to go ahead and throw the APU air on right now. We got some good airflow in the duct. We'll go ahead and get the passenger cabin starting to get some heat in there. Normal, normal, normal. Coming down here. Tenant looks good. We're going to check that. We're going to test our anti-skid. So when we do the anti-skid test, kind of just look down here. Yep, we're good to go. Let it go. And it's back to armed. Let's go ahead and throw one of these on. And let's open up the cross feed so we get some air back there. There we are. All right, that's looking good. We got some good duct pressure there on the right side. Packs are heating up. We're going to be landing in an altitude of 439 feet or so. So about right there. And the Altimeter right now in Westchester, 2953. Nice and low. It is windy there. It's gonna be bumpy and it's gonna be a windy landing. So just letting you know, it's gonna be a bumpy ride down there. That's gonna be really crappy on the landing. That is off. Let's go and test that. Wind shear coming up. All right, thunderstorms off. Cockpit is on for now. We're gonna go ahead and click stall test. All right, good. I gotta just look at the lights. Good, lights are on. CAS is working too. Good. Overspeed it. Logo lights are on. That's off. That's good. That's good. Rack Venturi is fan. That's good. Ram air is good. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll pull the dimmet and open the door. Good deal. That is good. Zeroed and pretty much at cabin or field elevation. Overhead is done. We're going to be doing some more testing as we come through here. Let's go and pull this 2 times. I'm going to come down over here. Fuel flow is good on my side. We're going to come over here and test this. We don't really need it. It's going to be visual, so we're just going to test it anyway. Inner, outer. Oh, good. Middle. Okay, that's good to go. I'm going to reset. Takeoff is on. Down here, we're going to go ahead and click fuel use. You can see that we're good to go. It's zeroed out already. We're going to reset that. Doesn't really matter. There's nothing in there. We are going to flex today. When we get all that done, I'll just test it right now. Okay, drives it in. We're going to go down here and test this. Got 3,000 straight across on the B side. Good. Zero fuel weight is 1093. That's set. We're going to come over here. We'll turn on our pumps just for a minute. Let's get those pumps worked up. Pressure's coming up. Trans pump's coming on. Good. Back to off. Test the brakes. Set. TAS is checked. And terrain features on their side. That's good to go on there. That's it. We're going to go ahead over here. Let's get the performance pulled up. Let's go get the performance done. We'll get the heck out of here. We're doing Buffalo dry. It's actually good. It's actually wet, so we're going to call it good. Winds are right now in Buffalo reporting 270 at 16. /16. Outside air temperature is 1 degree. It's pretty dang cold. Flap's going to be runway 23 flap. It's optimal. We can go ahead and set it to 11. That's kind of our standard. And then altimeter's coming in 2971. I'll get your comments in a minute. 29.71. NAS is off. Packs are on. Wait for takeoff. I show a takeoff weight of approximately 127.4. Let's go ahead and click the calculate button and let's see what we get. Flap 11, good, set. We've got cell temp at 50, and I might change that. Depends on what we got here. I got 122, 136. I'm just typing these numbers here. 145. V flap 150. We got slats 188. That's when we clean the slats up, and we're looking at clean speed 231. All right. Get your comments really quick. That's the launch cab. Never mind, you are launched. Okay, let's hear some of those tests. Bumpy rides, the best rides. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Good night, pups. See ya. Thanks for checking in. All right, so that's good to go. 29er. What did I say? 29.71. By the way, we flew in here last night, so I did film that. It was kind of during the day, so I can get it to the right. There we go. All right, how are we doing on the fuel? Fuel's good. That's what I show on my fuel slip. 92.50 over 9200. That's set. We're going to do 350 in the center. A little low. It's okay. Fuel 18.8. Our minimums are 15.7, folks, so we're doing good on that. All right, that's good to go. Coming on back down, let's do the rest of the testing. So that's cool, 14.211, and then we're just going to set this. I'll go ahead and do the suitcase handle. That's good. Good. Right on back down. Good. Suitcase handle works. Good. Up. Good. On. 11. That's why we don't do the stove. That's good there on the 11. Coming down, looking like an altimeter setting of, a squawk of 1070. 1070 test. Take a look at our TCAS. Right there. Clear the master caution.
TCAS system test, okay.
Cody, what's going on, man? Good evening. How are the Rangers tonight? I think they won. My dad said they won. I don't know. I didn't see the game, man. I've been busy. Fun airplane. All right, let's take a look at. Hope, did you see that, Cody? Did you see the video I sent you? The long landing at Charlie West. Didn't want to do that. Matter of fact, I said I'd go around. We were pressed for time. There's somebody had to sim after me, so I was like, shoot. But I told him I would definitely get out of Dodge on that one. 120.5. The airplane flew pretty good. You know, it's a fly-by-wire, so you kind of set it and forget it. You know, it's very automated, so I mean, the automation is pretty darn crazy. It does everything for you. It's wild that way. All right, so 120.5, we're in there. Panel's good. That's good. Let's go take off. That's armed, and let's go ahead and board them. We're ready to go. Do you guys want to see a walk or no? Force that. I can give you a walk around if you want to see one. We're pretty much done in here, so I'll call for boarding. And let's get the heck out of here. We're going to request boarding. Thank you. Oh, what did I say? Attach push down tug. Yeah, why the heck not? Do you want to board crew? Nope, we're on. Okay, you tell me. Do you want to see the walk? We can give you a walk around.
Passengers bus is coming.
Okay, let's do a walk around. All right, let's get up. I'll give you a walk around. It's not snowing, so if it's not snowing, I'll do it.
We are ready for pushback.
I'll throw the light on. I'll slow my guy down a little bit so he's not walking so dang fast. All right, come down here. The strake. First thing we're going to do is check those strakes right here. That strake is actually heated. You didn't know that? Now you do. That is the alpha vane. That looks good. And we've got this person putting in the dang tow bar. That's fine. Take a look at the over here, looking at all your 3 pitot tubes, and your radome looks good. Windshield looks good. And we're looking at the nose gear, the splash guard, and the tire condition. Really, in 2024, this is pretty important. Alpha vane looks good. That's the tap probe, and the strake on that side looks great. We're going to come over here. They're starting to board. I like that. Excuse me. What are you guys waiting for? They're boarding right now. This dude's scary looking. That's one scary dude. We're going to come over here. We'll check this. This is our pitot static. We're a static system. There's a static system too, right there. I like the question you sent, Cody, with your students. Cody asked the question of, what did you say? It was actually pretty good. Vacuum pump or something like that with the pitot system. And I'm thinking, vacuum pump. Dude, you're awfully close to my wing. I don't know if you understand how close you are, but that's pretty scary. Okay, we got the green light here. That looks good. We've got all of our static wicks right there, looking good. I'm going to go right through the cart. Looks like you got plenty of bags to put on there. These are our head dingers. If you don't watch your head on this aircraft, you're going to get whacked. Pretty good stuff. All right, check your tires. We're going to check the splash guard here on this one and the 2 pins for the brakes. Again, 2024 is a big deal. Cody says, what am I using to go outside? I am using the, it's called FS Realistic. You can do that with FS Realistic. It's a little add-on that we can have. You can just walk around the aircraft like this. And in 2024, you actually do it. No problem. Strake, looks good. The cowling looks good. Engines look good. No oil on the ground. They're going to be boarding from the back of the stairs. I normally wouldn't do that, but on things like this, you're good. The APU is rocking. It's really loud at the back here on this aircraft. Elevator's looking good. Coming across. Got a nice, there's our pitot port. That's for your elevator feel, which is interesting, or your elevator throw. I mean, not the elevator, the rudder. Rudder limiter pitot tube. That's what that is. Okay, excuse me, folks. Looking at the exhaust of the engine. Glad you guys won. Good stuff. Get on my airplane. Okay, oil. A ton of oil on these JT8s. They burn a crap ton. So that's normal. I'm just going to come over here, turn around, take a look. And again, the stator is rolling. You can see those inlets spinning, the below bypass engine there. And that is not mid, that is low. Again, tires look good. Splash guard, we got the chocks on the aircraft. Come over here, take a look at our flaps, flap fairings, all that's looking good. Aileron and the trim tabs look good, and same with our static port. Lights are on, leading edge looking good. This thing hurts. I've hit my head on this thing before. It is not fun. You're like, bang! If you're not paying attention, there you go. It's a dinger. Static's looking good, and same with our antenna. Make sure that's closed. That's a port. And I'm going to get on the aircraft. Excuse me, I don't know what the heck. Your door is a little off, man. And you are facing the wrong direction. Girl, you're supposed to be looking the other way. Where are my passengers at? They're just disappear. Excuse me. That's not creepy or anything. All right, I'm going to jump back in the flight deck. We're good to go. Love the Mad Dog wing. It's art. Yeah, it is, kind of. I'm looking forward. I've just read that they're going to do a Mad Dog revamp for 2024. I'm excited for that. I am going to get some de-icing. We're just going to go type 1. We've been sitting on the ground all day. It's been snowing on us, so we'll get some de-icing. Let's do before start check. Zero fuel weight. We've set it. Set and checked. Takeoff condition computer is set. Stabilizer trim is set. Flap set. Takeoff selector is set. Airspeed bugs and TRP coming set right now. We're set, and let's go ahead and get this programmed. I'm sorry. We're going to climb to an altitude of top altitude here on the Buffalo 8 is going to be, drum roll, 10,000 feet. I'll give you here a briefing in just a minute. Let me just clean this, get this going, and we'll give you a brief. 143 on the speed. Sorry, I forgot to do this. 143. We're boarded already. Passengers are on the aircraft, so that's good. Art speed coming down. Whoop, we're going to flip that in. We are going to do a takeoff flex. It's going to be flexing down. This says 50. I just want to look at my... So it's at 50. My buddy just texted me. He goes, that's pretty far from what you used to fly. No kidding. That is a... And it's a truism, you know. It was a very interesting experience today in that flying that airplane. It's definitely different. Does a lot for you, and not much you have to do. You really don't have to think. It's crazy, guys. Flying a highly automated aircraft like that. I mean, we're talking about energy management. It's all taken care of pretty much for you. It's pretty wild. All right, fuel pumps. We're going to throw those on right now. Get the fuel on. 1, 2, 3. Those are off. Looking good. I do have to check one thing. I'm sorry. So we're going to check this, and I want to show you what I'm going to do. You see this? This is a crossfeed valve. You ever see the MD-80? Your crossfeed valve's up here. So I'm going to pull that crossfeed valve and take a look. And you can see up here, we're going to look at the annunciator. I'm going to turn it off. You can see the left inlet fuel pressure low. Turn it back on. That should go away. That's it. Good test on that. And then we're going to go manual rudder. And I'll show you what I just did. You can see right there that manual. Doop. There you go. And we're going to throw that on. And I'll show you. Transpump's coming on. Take a look upstairs and we'll see it. See it? Rudder, control, manual. You got to have the hydraulic pressure for that. And I just turned it off. Okay, we'll turn those pumps back off. Okay, done. Good test. We'll go ahead and close the doors. We'll throw the hydraulics on, and we'll get the heck out of here. I just want to give you a brief, and we'll go from there. Jeffrey says, if your plane isn't rocking the JT8s, it isn't great. Yep, I get it. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and do a brief. I'm going to get a briefing for you. I'll call that up here in just a minute. The doors are closed. That's what I want to see. I'm going to click the brief. I got to sign in, guys. I'm going to click here, open it in a browser. That's so bright. After you see that, it's like, oh my gosh, that's not the right one. Hang on. Wait a minute. Give me a second. I just got to sign in here really quick. Let's do that again. Had the wrong browser on. That's why. Click approve. Click allow. We should be linked. And we are. Okay, so let's go to Buffalo. Let's go to nighttime, and we're going to go to the taxi page. I'll go to the airport gates coordinates. We'll pull that up right there. All right, we are over here on the USPS side. We're going to go ahead and push back normal. Probably going to be nose left, tail right. Kind of get a quick out of here. We're going to go Mike. We'll cross this runway here, 23. We're going to go Mike, Fox. We'll cross Fox. We'll go down Alpha. Alpha straight across on 23. Let's talk about the departure. The SID is Buffalo 8. So the Buffalo 8 departure, pretty straightforward. Basically runway heading 235 and heading up to 3,000. Then we can climb up to a heading of 10,000, altitude of 10,000 feet. Looking at climb gradients on this particular example. We requires takeoff minimums, standard minimums. Okay, that's just standard. Looking for any obstacle clearances or anything like that. And probably going to be general stuff. Let's go back to the 10-9, and everything else is looking good on that. We've got the gates in there. Good to go. So that's the direction here. We're going to just climb out. Once we're done on the climb here, we're going to go and flip it around, and we're going to go straight toward out west. We're going to go direct to whatever the heck that first waypoint is. We've got the waypoint of Audiol, and Audiol is not even, it's not even on here, so it's no big deal. We're just going to go ahead and flip back around and go east. We'll head out east. There is some snow to the east of the airport, so we might get into that. It's going to be bumpy all the way up, folks, and the entire flight is going to be bad. So we'll have to keep it under 0.76 for the departure and the entire cruise. We're going to keep the seatbelt signs on. Matter of fact, I would have called in the back and told them we're not going to turn it off today. There is not going to be any services today. It's going to be bumpy. We'll see how the ride is, but it's going to be bumpy. Basically chasing a snowstorm that's moving out of the New York area, but there's a cold front right on New York, so it's windy, it's gusty. It's just going to be one of those flights, okay? It's going to be pretty quick, though, for us, and that is all we have. That's all she wrote. And that's the AMDB charts. You can see that. We're going to throw that right there. It's really cool how they did that. We'll back it up. You can see the tiles will come in like that. We don't really need this, but I'm just letting you know. Just a few things on departure. Let's talk about takeoff really quick. After we get on the runway, what we're going to do is we're going to go 1.4 on the EPR. I'll stabilize it. Then we'll go auto throttle, push it up, and then stabilize it that way. Anything under 80 knots, we'll stop the aircraft. Anything over 80 knots, we're only going to stop with fire, failure, veer, or shear. I'll go throttles to idle, full reversers. I'll throw the speed brakes. We'll get off the runway and figure out what the heck happened. Okay? Do you have any questions? Am I missing anything? High threat right now is obviously going to be the weather. It's not really, but it's pretty gusty. It's gusty here. It's gusting 21, so we'll just try to maintain that center line best we can, and we'll go from there. I am going to get the de-icing ready to rock and roll, because we're going to go ahead and de-ice the aircraft just with Type 1 fluid right here. There's no de-icing pad per se here in Buffalo, so we're just going to get de-iced right where we're sitting. So that would have been done already. I'm going to go ahead and call GSX for that de-icing. It's Type 1 fluid, so all we're going to do is just spray the wings. Let's go ahead, because you would normally do that. With this kind of weather, it's 1 degree outside. So, you know, you'll be thinking, yeah, we're going to have to de-ice here. Now, there's a couple of de-icing. I just made a de-icing card for the MD80. And I'm going to show you that really quick. Do you guys want to see that? If I can find it, it'd be great. But I just made a de-icing card for it. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it first. How's that? If you guys don't want to see it, that's fine. We don't have to. But you know, something that it'd be fun to look at. If you don't want to, that's fine. Okay, coastal releases. No, I gotta look for where the heck it is. Pages, docs. Probably gonna be in docs. Let's see here. Okay, where did I put it, you guys? Probably in my documents. If I can't find it, we'll use the old one, but. I'm not going to look too much. Nope. All right. One more time, I'll check. One last thing. I might have hidden it somewhere. Yeah. Oh well. We'll use the old one. Almost there, guys. I'm just kind of fishing for it right now. I'm trying to see where the heck it is. Let me get to your comments while we're almost done here. Let's see it. All right, you want to see it? We'll see it. Jeffrey's all over that. He's like, oh, I want to see that. Okay. There it is. It's right there. I just got to download it. I'll go ahead and pull it up. We'll do it and download it into Notability here. So let's pull it up on. I'll pull it up on the so you guys can see. Bear with me, folks. We're almost there. Okay, I'm gonna click import. Open the note. Okay, let me pull this up. I just got to get my air server going for you, so I can, you know, basically share my screen. I'll go there. Air. And we're ready to go. We're ready for push. We're pretty much done. I'm just. Okay, whatever the heck that means. TF something. Yeah, that should have done it. Let's see. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Let's bring it over. I'll show you what we got. This is our de-icing card. So what we're going to do is station. We're just going to go wrong thing. We're going to go Buffalo 12/11/24 November 494 Charlie Sierra. Okay, we're not going to deploy flaps until the icing is complete. Reduced thrust takeoff not allowed. So that is not a big deal. It's just if it's this is assuming it's snowing. It's not. We're just knocking off the de-icing. Time, we'll get all that on. We are on the gate. De-icing with the engines running. Nope. Hot times 8 minutes for type 1. We don't need to worry about that. This is a pre-de-icing checklist at the gate or off the gate at remote de-icing pad. Parking brake is set. The engine shutdown is required. APU is on. We'll go ahead and throw the buses. Start levers cut off. They are. Jet bridge is away from the aircraft. Anti-ice switches, they are off. Air conditioning supply, we're going to go ahead and turn those off. Doors and entries are going to be closed. We'll get the back one done. And flaps are up, retracted. Stab trim is set for takeoff already. Thrust levers are idle. Outflow valve, I got to close the outflow valve. Forgot to do that. And then communication with Iceman, we'll get that going. And fluid applications type 1 and a holdover times 8 minutes. So, and then we'll do a post de-ice. But let's go ahead and give them a call and get ready. So what I'm going to do is, it looks like GSX has already hooked us up. Yep, they're on the tow bar already. So what we're going to do is come over here. We're going to throw the anti-collision light to the on position. I'll get them away, and I wonder if I can call for de-icing before the push. Let's get that door closed. Pump's coming on. They might push us first, and then we might have to de-ice. Either way, it's fine. I'll see if we can't call for de-icing here. Refueling, push, nope, nope, nope. Additional services? Yeah, I want to crest de-ice, please. Thanks. All right, de-icing is going to come. We'll write the times in, and we'll go from there. And so when we're time started, I'll get all that done. Trying to look at my clock. This is coming down. No matter how fast I want to go, there it comes. There they come. All right, good. I'll turn it back on so you can see what the heck I'm going to do. Looks like it's 1313 to start. Truck number, let's say it's 12. They're going to let us know.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
No, it's not. Hang on. We're going to go type 1, but I just need to do one thing really quick. We got to throw this valve closed. I just got to get it toward 15, get it closed. Now we're good. All right. Yes, we're ready. All right.
We begin treatment now and observe.
Okay.
1. Concentration at 50%.
Right.
I will
So
call you back when ready.
start time coming in at 3:14. So you got to write the start time. Again, the whole over the hot times really doesn't matter right now because you're just knocking off the crap from there. Time completed, and we'll go fluid type 1. And they're just going to spray. They're just knocking down the anything that was on the wing or anything like that. They're just basically de-icing the wind, not anti-icing, but de-icing. Fluid type 1 it is, and we're done. So basically what I wrote down is this. So we go 3:14 on the clock. Doesn't look great, but we started at 3:14, and I'm going to set the chrono. If it was snowing, it'd be a lot worse because, you know, we would have some issues going on, but this looks pretty good. I know what I forgot to do, guys. Dang. Couple things. One, I forgot to close this dang valve. It's closed now. And then these two valves. Looks like they're done. They've just disconnected.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 1. Concentration at 50%.
Okay.
I'm disconnected. Good day.
Yep. So I wrote that down. Time stop 3:16. We are done with the de-icing. So everything is good. Hot times would start right now, but again, I don't have to worry about that. It's just getting that crap off the wings. All right, clean aircraft, post checklist. APU is on. Stab trim is good to go. We're set there. Outflow valves coming down auto now. So basically, you're going to have to just undo everything you did. Outflow valves auto. Engine starts required. Air conditioning supplies as required. We're going to keep them off for now. And then I got to check the checklist here. Generators, propane, anti-ice, flight controls, flaps, transponder. Okay, that is done, folks. Let's go and get a push. We'll come back here. We'll throw the valves on now, just for engine start. Let's go get a push and let's get the heck out of here. Oh shoot, I forgot to do something really quick. I just got to set my audio on VATSIM, microphone, and then we'll do here. Click apply. Click OK. All right, let's rock and roll. I was going to call and say, all right, get a push. Fair push. Start. Thanks. Do you want to request? No, I did already. Thanks.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine
Hey, nose
start
left,
until
tail right.
completed and brakes are set. Parking brakes, please.
All right, park brakes coming released. Let's go.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
We know. All right, now normally I would start the clock here. You know, the chrono is ticking because of the whole thing. We don't need to worry about that, so I'm just going to reset that. We'll go to run. Nice, good on the push. I like that. Get us going. Get us sideways. Don't pull me forward. There you go. Kind of scawampus thing that they're doing here. This is an odd thing. Okay, I'm going to wait to start the engine just until we get our tail situated the right way. Yeah, I don't want them to push us too far, so when we can turn, we're going to go ahead and stop them. They should be pushing us. You never know with GSX, they might push us all the way back here and through here, who knows, but we'll be watching that. I got to get the door closed, sorry. All right. We can turn. What are they doing? Alright, our wingtip definitely can clear and our tail can clear, so I don't know what they're ending up doing to us, but I'm good with that. I'll stop them right there and then we'll do the thing. Stop here, complete push procedure. My goodness. Sorry guys, I gotta get track IR running. It's one of those things that's a requirement for me to do.
Please set parking brake.
Okay, hang on lady. Let me get this rolling. Okay, park brake coming set. Here we go. This is an important piece of kit that I need to work, so. Alright, park brake coming set. Park brake set. We're going to start the engines. On, off. Let's do it. We'll go both for now. We're going to start left engine first. Ready, left engine coming, start. We're on the bleeds. Go. Start valve open. Shoving air in there. Here we go. And on the clock. Whoa, on the clock right now. Boop. There we go. 22%. We'll go ahead and fire the engine in.
Unlocking gear.
Don't sound too excited. 21. Here we go. Fuel's in. There's a light. UGT's on the rise. Starter's closed. Oil pressure's coming up. Oil temp's coming up.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Okay, on the bus. N1 is on the
Left is clear.
rise.
Right is clear.
Good on the rollback. Good engine start. Number 1. Let's go ahead and I'm going to start number 2. Nope. I'm going to hold off on number 2. We'll just keep one engine for now. If there was snow and ice on the ground, I'd probably elect to start 2. Just because there probably is actually. The Ficon, it says wet, so alright, let's just simulate the dang thing. Let's simulate that there's snow and ice on the ground. How's that, guys? Alright, we're going to start number 2. Number 2 coming to ground. Start valves open. Shoving the air in. Throw that in there. 22 fuel in. There's a light. Chrono set at 40. Starter valve closed. EGT. N1. Oil pressure. On the bus. for rollback. Rollback on number 2. 2 good starts. Let's go ahead and do finish it up. Okay, coming on the overhead here, we're going to go ahead and click this. Bang, bang, bang. Everything looks good. I'll throw the APU off. Okay, good to go. APU is coming to the off position. So air is coming off on the APU. We're going to go master on the off. We're on the bus. That's good. Go on the Bravo side today. And supply is coming to auto. Good to go. We're burning captain side. Good. Now this is heater current. So we got just making sure that everything is good to go for heat. Good to go on that. We're going to go ahead and lock our door. Deny that. Sorry. Should have done that before. And last B, we're going to go ahead and throw off the flood. We don't want that. APU's off. Master's off. Good stuff. I am going to turn this on just a little bit, you guys. I can't see the panel very well, so kind of turn on those back lights just a little bit. Okay, that looks good. On the back down, flaps coming now. Upset 11. Through the gate, throw it to 11. That should be 11. Let's see what happens. Oh, too far. Okay, there's 11. Looking good there. 1, 2. That's caution. Taxi lights on. That's armed. 120.5. Come over here. Shut that off. Shut that off. Looking good. Checklist. Okay, air conditioning panel is set. And they're on auto. Pitot heat and ignition on. Anti-ice off. Engine instruments checked. Flight controls are free. Flaps and slats. 11 degrees. We got the green light. Transponder TARA coming on right now. Looking good there. Okay, pneumatic crossfeeds are closed. Tech checklist is complete. Brakes are off. Let's go. Ow! I gotta move up here. All right, looking good, you guys. Sean, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. We're just getting out of Buffalo here. Let you guys hear those JTs rocking. This airplane is so long. It's a very long aircraft. All right, I'm going to go ahead and light us up a little bit. Nacelles are coming on. There we are. All right, we're rocking here. AMDB. I'm going to throw the AMDB on. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at my chart at the same time. There we go. Let me give him a call. Buffalo traffic, Riptide 5800 taxi to 23 via Mike Alpha. All right. Got 23 up ahead. Cody said this is a cool airplane. Yeah, this is one of those airplanes, Cody, that you actually have to think about flying. It's not one of those, you know. All right, we're approaching 2-3. Lights coming on. We're going to get those landing lights on. We'll check the final. Looks good. Buffalo traffic, Riptide 5800 crossing 2-3 on Mike. All right.
Approaching 0-5.
Okay, there's the RAS system kicking in. we've got that installed. We're getting those installed on all of our aircraft at Coastal. It's going to take some time to get those installed, but we're working on it. Okay, bringing them up. Let's get across here. Looking good. All right, back down. Lights coming off. All right. Buffalo traffic, Riptide 5800 clear of runway 23 and taxi via 23 on Alpha. Looks like some lake effect snow in the area. Yep. We're getting some precipitation right now, so it's a good thing we've got our clock on. It's been about 7 minutes, so you would have to do a check. I would look behind us and ask the flight attendants if we had... I would have them do a config check to check the wings and see if there's any ice or snow on it, because we are above the hot time for Type 1. So you can see the snow falling now. Nice.
Approaching runway.
Shoot. I didn't know that guy. Sorry, I missed the call. My bad. Got stuck with this ice. All right, let's do takeoff. For takeoff config is checked. We have ignition selector is on Bravo. Altimeters are set. ABS and spoilers, they are coming on. Spoilers are on and ABS is on takeoff. Takeoff checklist is complete. Yeah, Cody, I love it. I mean, if you like old school, this is kind of where old meets new. It's not as old as the 2.7, but it's still got some glass. You know, in that 1980s style, very much like the old 737 classics. Right around there. Yeah, light snow's falling now. Let's take a look at the METAR. Ah, crap. Maybe I should have got a... I didn't think it was going to snow on me, but it was in the forecast. I was just dumb. Let's see. White Plains. We want Buffalo. Buffalo is reporting... What on the ATIS? 3/4 mile visibility. We have runway 23 is 2600 RVR. We're fine on that light snow. Broke at 1800. So the snow just started falling. Normally, I'm just letting you know, folks. I would do a clean check on those wings to see if we were good to go, because we're over a hot time. So if it's not sticking to the wings, we're good. We're gonna go, and then we're gonna simulate that it's not because of the hot times. It just started snowing when we started taxiing, so we're gonna call it good. If everybody's okay with that, that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's do a brake test. Looks good. Okay, good pressures right there on the brakes. Let's give him a call. Buffalo traffic, Riptide 5800, taking runway 23, Buffalo. Nobody online. Good to go. Looks good on the approach end. All right, folks, straight out on the runway 2. I'm going to tap this really quick. 1, 2. 2, 3 on landing. This is a wide. You got to turn this aircraft very wide because it's so long. 230. All right, lights coming on. Bingo, bango. We're going to go ahead and throw our floodlights. And a collision light is on already. All right, again, we're going to go ahead and turn the aircraft like this, nice and easy across the... that's how you line this thing up, just because it's so wide. This turn base is so big.
On runway 23.
All right, on runway 23, let's go. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and throw the wipers on. Art's in up. And actually, I'm going to just tuck in the art now, guys. Sorry, we're going to go full power today, okay? Just because I decided to change that. Okay, 1.4 because of the snow. 1.4 in the EPR. Here we go. I gotta set this. There we go. All right, 1.14 and auto throttle is on. Let's go. We got clamp. I got the airplane. There we go. Too much. Right about there. Cross check. Look good. All right, we're good. We'll rotate. Hold that right there. Hold that pitch angle. All right, we got a positive rate here. Gear up. Gonna right to about 20 degrees on the nose. Right there. Hold that right there. Good.
Gear up, lights out.
Good stuff. Okay, wiper off. Park it and engine anti-ice on. Okay, let's go ahead and bug it up. Speed check. Okay, I got the thrust levers coming back down. There we are. Looking good. All right, there's 3,000. We're going to climb to 8. We'll start our turn out. Okay, here we go. Flaps 0. We pass 180 knots. We can go slats up here. Just a minute. We just got to get those flaps in.
Flaps 0.
I got a master caution. That's dang. Fuel pumps. Slats up. All right, I want to keep on going. I want to go climb check. Climb thrust set.
Climb thrust set.
Coming way back on speed. We got to get our speed going here. I don't want to go too dang fast in this junk. We'll go 250 on the speed. All right, the climb is pretty darn high, so we're going to slow down that climb just a little bit. Go 20, 35,000. There we go. Okay, EPR climb. I'm going to go ahead and start about 10 degrees, 15 degrees. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and select. I'm going to turn the aircraft around here. We're going to go to all the way around. And then I'm going to do just a VNAV. We're not going to climb yet, folks, so I'll show you kind of how to stabilize this airplane. I'm still manually flying it, by the way. All right, let's go heading select. Heading is on. We're going to go to about 2,500 feet. We're going to go autopilot on. All right, so the airplane's going to turn to a heading. All right, and I'm going to slow the aircraft down. Now you can go speed. You can go FMS override, or you can go VNAV climb, and I'll go FMS override here. I'm going to override at 250 on the speed, and then I'll get it cleaned up here in just a minute. Let's just get on course. Pretty much R. I'm just going to go direct to auto. We're in the crap. I'm looking for the breakout here, but we're going to be in this soup for a bit, just because of the weather. All right, now let's go ahead and through. That's armed. That's armed. Okay, let's get in here. I'll show you what we're going to do. So with this, you see the vectors. We don't want to do that, so we want to go direct, and then we're going to go auto. And we're just going to drop it right there. We're going to select execute. And that is going to trigger that. And then we're going to go click nav. And we got nav track on green. 250. We're out of the junk. So out of the soup already, which is good. We're just going to watch the turbulence. These lights are coming off. And then last but not least, we'll go ahead and climb VNAV. That's going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and take the FMS override. We'll go ahead and get the aircraft going. And we'll do a climb check right now. Give me a second. Let's get this thing all squared away. On the overhead panel, we're going to go N1 sync. Then we're going to come down here. We're going to throw this to the off position. Engine anti-ice will throw off now. We don't need those on. And then we're through it. That's why. And then we're going to come over here. And trans pump's coming off. Aux pump's coming off. And we're going to stow to 230. Excuse me, 23 on the flap. This is a cool technique if you're ever in the aircraft and you need to dump a lot of altitude. You set the flaps to 23 and you let the dang thing do its job. And the reason why you set it at 23 is you won't get the alarm. All right, we're on the climb, looking good. Let's do a climb checklist. Through 12,200. There she is. You're busy, right? I mean, it's a busy airplane, single pilot. You're kind of all over it. All right, let's do the climb check. Here we go. Ignition is off. Check. We've got APU and air is off, and the air switch is off. Fuel pumps, yeah, we're burning that center down first. I forgot to turn them those dang things off on the departure. We got it good. Spoilers and ABS. Spoilers are good. ABS is off. Disarmed on the spoilers. Flaps and slats, they are up, and 23 is set for the dial flap. Okay, climb checklist is complete. There's 15,000. All right, folks, that's it. Now we're going to settle in here. I'll show you kind of what we got. I got my paperwork with me. We're gonna kind of do this together. It's going to be a pretty quick, like I said, it's going to be a quick climb out of here. And you know what the heck, man? All right, so this, it ain't right. That's got to be like that. I'm just kind of looking. I'll go ahead and throw the chrono back to 0. I'm just trying to look at something here. This is where it should be. All right, you see this flash right here? That's the limitation of the engine. So I'm just going to watch it. If it's flashing on us, we're going to want to pull this and drop it down manually. All right, we're approaching 18,000, and I'm going to go ahead and pull my flight plan up. I'll show you on the screen what we expect our first waypoint to be. And it's really going to be quick because, I mean, we got top of climb. We got really one waypoint, DNY, and then we're starting the arrival. So that's how quick it is. All right, 29902 coming in. And we'll go ahead and throw off our lights here. 29902. Okay, this one too. Not too bad in terms of the turbulence. It's we're getting rocked around. Not too bad. All right, let's go on the overhead here. I'm sorry. Let's go to the FO side, and we're going to throw some lights off. We don't need these lights on, so we're going to keep that on. Keep that on. Floodlights are coming down. You see that flashing? Yeah, that's not good. I'm going to go ahead and pull this, and we're going to knock it down 1. See how the EGT is coming down? There you go. That's how you monitor. You want to monitor these engines because it can get out of hand in a New York minute if you don't. They will burn up. I've done them before. I've burned these engines many times. So you have to really respect the EGT limits on this aircraft because these are JTs and they don't like to be overheated at all. All right, folks, we're looking at route data coming in, 350 on the climb. That's all set, ready to go. Like I said, we're getting a good tailwind right now. It's 83 knots, ground speed 484. Already I'm surpassing what it was at cruise. Coming here was, 380 something knots over the ground. Terrible. We should be heading to auto, and we are. And then we're going to go right into DNY, and that is going to be our arrival. So let's go ahead and plan for the weather situation right now. There's 20 miles, the first ring. 22,000. And it looks like that weather is behind us, and we're above it. So perfect. Good. And let's get the weather. The weather in Westchester is 10:30, so that's good. The weather should have changed over for us. Weather in Westchester says that's 2 hours, 35 minutes old. We're not going to use that. We got 35 minutes. We got 290 at 17. Visibility is 10. Yeah. Few clouds. At 029. Temperature scattered at 37. Broken at 44. You see how that That's getting out of hand too, so just knock it down. There you go. Just got to respect those EGTs. Broken at 44, looking at 4 minus 1. Altimeter is 29066. Runway is going to be 34 on the arrival. Gate 58 when we land. And what do we got on the oil? 14 over 14 now. That's good. Again, usually after every flight we'll have to redo the oil. So it's one of the things on the MD-80. Any other questions? What CI do you commonly use for planning? That's a pretty good question, Jeffrey. It depends on how long the flight is. Usually we'll end up around 30 to 30. 20 to 30 is our 737 CI. This aircraft is just long range cruise, so the LRC, and we let the sim brief really tell us, because of the schedule, what to do. I'm not really too concerned on the fuel burn on these charter runs. I am, more concerned about the time. Even the time is not that big of a deal. So, but I do want to get there. So that's kind of where we're at with that one. Okay, folks, we've got approximately, we're going to be getting into some weather here coming up. Let's go ahead and turn on the weather. And I want the weather on. Weather is on their side, so we'll be watching that weather on there. I am going to get this going for our performance for the landing. FICONs, I don't have any. If I go airports, HPM, we're going to go info coming in here. I'm just going to look at the NOTAMs. I didn't see anything. We got 100% wet. 555 on runway 34, 100% wet. So we're going to plan good. For the braking, it's Kilo HPN. I'm telling you, it's going to happen very fast. Good. The winds right now in Westchester, 290.7. No, 290.17. Outside air temperature is 4 degrees, and we're going to add the gust because we're gusting, aren't we? Thought we were gusting. Let me look. Nope, it's just solid 17. Nope, it is gusting. Gusting 26, folks. Woo! So we're going to have half the gusts on this. So we're looking at about, let's see here, what is that, 13? So the outside air temperature is 4. We're going to add 13 knots to that puppy for the ref. Runway is going to be 34. Flap's going to be 40. 15 over 40. I'm going to do this twice. So one on this one on the other one. This is a short runway, so remember that. And 290.66 inbound. 290.66 on the inbound. Yes, it's reverse manual auto braking. We're going to throw it on max. Just for now, it shouldn't be, but we'll go max. I'm just going to play with medium and see what we got. Landing weight should be about 120.9. Right now we're pushing 124. I don't think we're going to burn that much, but we could. 110 knots on the tail. Looks like a ground speed 527. Keep it going. I like that. Kicking it. And look at that. Look at the crab angle we got going on. We're basically sideways. We are sideways. That's a wicked crab angle. All right, 30,000. We got 5 to go. Pretty stable. I was expecting a lot more bumps. We're forecasted to get really bad, but it's not too bad right now at this altitude, at least. Okay, back to the old drawing board. Where the heck were we? Landing weight, I'm going to say 1. Let's put the difference. Let's go 122. Just to give it a few. Click calculate, see what we got. Okay, factor landing distance. That ain't going to work. 74.59. We don't have enough runway for that. So let's change this from medium to go manual, and then let's see what we got. 55, 58, and then we'll go auto. 58.50. So that's what we'll do. We'll say it on auto max for now. We'll take over. Auto ATC, what the heck are they telling me? Boston Center advised, cross Valerie at maintain 6,000. New York approach is online, so they might take us in. I don't know. We'll see if they're you know, going to be sending us in. We are going to be doing the other way. Let's just look at this really quick. Let's get back to this thing here. Landing available is, this runway is like 6,700 feet or so. I think it's pretty darn tight. 5850. Distance required. V target coming in at 147. Nope, 141. I'm sorry. Our V target's 141. And we're looking at 40 on the ref. Okay. I am going to try this again with just sim brief. Just make sure we're good. Headwind and half gust. Yep. I pegged it at 35 for the Mad Dog. So yeah, it's about right. That's what I'm using right now, but that's gust minus steady. Yeah, you want to do half the gust on your so wind speed half gust. So that's kind of what we're going to do. So we're just going to take that half gust, and I'm going to do a landing performance on my sim brief right now. I'm just going to calculate. All right, we're looking at runway 34. We got feet, pounds are good. Landing weight, I'm just going to adjust that landing weight. It says 120. We're going to, let's say 122. Flap 40, optimum on the brake. We're going to sit there. Let's just say auto max for now. Reversers, yes. Additive, I want to add the half of the headwind plus the gust. That's what we're going to do. So it added 15. That's kind of what I calculated before. I think I said 15, didn't I? 217, 4, 29.66. It is wet. And we're going to click calculate. See what we get. All right. It says landing is not authorized. The engine is, or the weight is exceeded on the runway. So what we're going to do is, instead of going auto braking, we're going to go max manual braking. And then calculate. That's pretty darn aggressive. So margins, 588 feet, 5,900. We're looking at a runway of 6,500. I said 67, so it's really 65. 1,000 to go. And we'll see if New York Approach is going to send us in. I hope they will. Coming to DNY 112. 1,000 to go. 112.1. There we are. 112.1. Everything looks good. We're going to go max manual. I'm going to throw it on max braking. Once we land, then we'll go on the manual. There we go. VNAV capture is on the FMA. It's not FMA. It's the DGC, Digital Flight Guidance Computer. That's what that is. We call it the FMA for Boeing, but it's the Digital Flight Guidance right here. Or something like that. I don't know. Okay, good. They give us a ref. I have to look at the ref here. Ref is V approach 143. What did I say? I wrote down 141. So right around there, 143, 141. We're going to be good. All right, we're at cruise right now. So what we're going to do is take this right here and push the cruise. And then we are going to go ahead and light this up. Take it out of manual. Take that out of manual. Okay, now it's on auto. And we're at cruise. Thrust is coming down. Nice. All right, let's figure out if air traffic control is going to help us out. They might not. I do not know. Let me look at our Navigraph charts. The cool thing is with the Navigraph charts now, you have the overlay for all that good stuff. So looks like right after DNY, we'll call them up. We'll see if we can't get them to see what's going on here. The descent on Valerie 5, we're looking at DeLacy. We're coming in Valerie 6,000, and we said Boston Center advises Valerie 6,000. They give us an altimeter setting, so we'll cross at 6,000 over at Valerie. So let's go to the legs page here You see Valerie, that says 13,000. Well, we got to change that to 6. And then we'll execute. Execute. And now we're going to go to prog page, take a look at her descent. 31 nautical miles. I told you it was going to be quick, right? I wasn't lying. It's your speed. So you take your headwind, and then whatever the gust is, you half it. Yeah, so it's right around, so we're gusting at what, 26? So you'd half that, and then you add that to your ref. So whatever your ref is, you're going to add half the gust speed. And you can't go higher than, I think it's 20 knots. That's it. That's all you get. So it's up to 20 knots. So you can't add like 40 knot ref. That's crazy. So anyway, that's how I've done it all the time. It's just half the gust on the headwind, and then you add that to your ref. You pad that on. So if your ref is, 5 normally, you just throw 25, or you throw, whatever, 15. In our instance, we got 15 with the gust. So I need to look at that really quick because you have me thinking. All right, I'm gonna go 15 on the ref here. And let's see what we got. 143. It's bang on. Okay. Yeah, it's just the speed. Top of descent, 18 nautical miles. You guys see that? What's coming up? It's nuts. I don't know why they say 1/3. That's an interesting. I've never seen that before. All right, we're gonna go ahead and set this down. We're gonna bring it on down to 6,000 feet, and I am gonna call Newark approach 125.7 just to see if they're controlling us. And I'm gonna shut this light off because I need to see what the heck we're doing. Oh, shut off. Okay. Did I? Yeah, okay. I was like, that shut off? It is. So 125.7, folks. 125.7. I'll flip it over here. 125.7. It's going to be a visual approach. I will back up the ILS just to have it. All right, 125.7 there. Let's go see what we got. Let's just give him a call. And see, we're outside of his airspace, but I'm going to see if they're controlling him. I'm sure they are controlling, but you never know. I'll just wait. I'll wait to call him. At least we tuned it in, right?
American 527. The traffic here. Traffic. At your 12 o'clock, let's call it about 16 miles. He's northeast bound, descending out of 10,000. Should be no factor. Frequency change advisors proved to have great flight.
ILS.
Yes, sir. We see the traffic, and we'll switch over to 22.8 for American 527 Heavy.
All right, I got 109.7. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go 112.1.
American 1024 is with you, entering from the south, currently 15,000 feet, descending 12,000 feet, looking for the
109.7.
proud to arrival into LaGuardia, connect.
American 1024, New York approach, hello, squawk 4646, ident.
4646, ident for American 1024.
All right, we're on the descent, folks. Seatbelts are on, no problem. We're going to go ahead and get this thing ready to go. On the overhead, engine sync off.
Delta 1749, descend and maintain 7,000. American 1024, New York approach your radar contact about 8 miles southwest of the Corey intersection. They expect vectors for the RNAV X-ray 31 approach in the LaGuardia today. The LaGuardia altimeter 2971.
Alright, after Corey, expect RNAV X-ray for runway 31 for LaGuardia. American 1024.
American 1024, descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend and maintain 10,000 for American 1024.
At Delta
There's the bumps.
1749, at 7,000, reduce speed no greater than 210.
We'll reduce speed to 210 at 7,000 for Delta 1749.
There are the bumps. I knew that was going to happen. On the descent too, no less. So we're doing 0.76. We're fine on that. I don't need to call him. I don't know why I'm stuttering. The computer's kind of locking up on me. I don't know what the heck's going on. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, descent check's coming up. Engines in sync is off. Pressurization set checked. So it's going to do that. Pressurization's coming down, looking good. We've got
294. Got traffic for your 12 o'clock, about 16 miles. 777 climbing through 17,000 feet. It's going to pass overhead for you. Caution the wake turbulence. Should be no factor otherwise.
Yeah, caution wake turbulence. Yeah,
hydraulics are on high. Altimeter is set. Landing data and airspeed bugs are set. Descent checklist is complete. I'm going to go ahead and throw on the engine fire now. The igniters, whatever those things are called. just to help it out. Looks good, just a little bit bumpy. Kind of expected that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but why is it doing that? It's being stupid. Let me just take this off. I don't know if it's that or if it's something else. Nope, it wasn't that.
New York approach radio check.
5 by 5, how many?
Thanks.
Let me give him a call. New York approach Riptide 5800 descending through 27,000 over to Lacey. Are you controlling Westchester?
I am controlling Westchester tonight. And I'm looking for you. Where are you exactly?
We just crossed east of the DeLacy VOR, and we're on the white, the Valerie 5 arrival.
Great. Say your call sign for me, please.
That's Riptide.
And Riptide 5800?
That is affirmative.
All right, Riptide 5800. You're still outside my airspace by a good deal. What I'd like you to do is contact me at this frequency descending through 18,000.
Okay, we give you a call at 18, Riptide 5800. Thanks.
Delta 1749, descend and maintain 3,000.
I don't like this. I don't like this. It's stuttering. What the heck? Like, it's just like, bleh, and then it goes. I don't know why it's sticking.
American 1024, descend and maintain 7,000. At 7,000, speed no greater than 210.
7,000. What was the 210 for American 1024?
Yeah, American 1024 at 7,000 feet. Begin reducing your speed no greater than 210.
Okay, 7,000 speed no greater than 210 for American 1024.
At Delta 1749, you're 9 miles from Pachu. Cross Pachu at or above 3,000, cleared the RNAV X-ray 31 approach.
That's why. I've got it, folks. I've got it.
Sorry, Delta 1749, that was broken up, please. Say again.
That's why.
Descend at or above 3,000 at Pachu, Swift for Leon, have arrival for runway 31.
Oh my gosh.
You got it. Thanks, Delta 1749. The LaGuardia winds 290 at 20, gust 34, runway 31. You cleared to land.
Clear to land runway 31 for
I can't even. I'm into so many bumps. I can't even hit the HPN. That's how bumpy it is. All right, let's go. All right, folks. That's all right. I'll just give him a call here in a minute.
Delta 1749, would we be vectored in, or we would have to go as a visual on the R9?
Delta 1749, the RNAV X-ray, if you have it in your system, it's just going to give you those waypoints. You're going to make a sort of a turn to the right, and then you're going to hook around the stadium to the left, right onto the centerline runway 31.
Yes, sir, I see.
All right, there's 18,000 coming up.
And
Lights coming on.
1749, you look like you're still very high there. Let me know if you want to resequence for the approach.
All right, there's 18,000.
Give me 1 second.
2961 checked.
New York approach, November 99 Victor Delta with a quick question.
99 Victor Delta, go ahead.
First time on VATSIM, am I calling you approach the whole time, or do I call you ground tower and approach? I know there's only one controller now.
Yeah, I'm providing top-down service, so you can call me New York departure. And then if you would, what I'd like you to do is just go ahead and file a flight plan for your flight.
I was planning on going VFR tonight. Do you still want me to file a flight plan?
It helps me out just a little bit if you do. It's not required, but if you want to go VFR, that's fine.
Roger, I'll look at the flight plan now. For
No worries,
November
and
99
welcome to
Victor.
VATSIM.
Thanks very much.
American 1024, descend and maintain 3,000.
17,000 American 1024.
Give him a call. New York approach, Riptide 5800, checking in 15,000.
And Riptide 5800, squawk 4230, ident 4230.
4230. 4, 2, oh shoot. 4, 2, 3, 0. We're gonna hone ident.
And Riptide 5800, New York approach, your radar contact. You can expect vectors for the ILS 34 approach, the Westchester altimeter 2966. Descend and maintain 6,000.
Okay, we're expect the ILS 34 will descend and maintain 6,000. Riptide 5800. Track required coming in, pulling the drag just.
And Riptide 5800, you can fly heading 160 vectors to final approach course.
160 on the heading. 12 heading select. 160. 160 verified. Check. Heading
All right,
select
Delta
on.
1749, let's do this.
Heading select.
You can
Good to
expect
go.
vectors for the localizer 31 approach.
Two
Turn
brakes
left
coming.
heading 040. Maintain 3,000. And
Auto brake
then,
max.
reduce your speed no greater than 180.
Okay, we are off the arrival. We're descending through 6,000. Coming idle on the thrust. We have engine anti-ice on as we're in the soup right now.
And American
So be
1024,
careful.
you're 9 from Patch, across Patch.
Okay, I'm
3,000.
throwing the
Clear
brakes.
X-ray 31 approach.
Brakes are on. We're in the crap. This is nasty stuff. So we're going to really pay attention to the windshield wiper, and we start icing on the windshield, then we know we're going to have an issue. We're going to start slowing the aircraft down. We expect runway 34 on the ILS. It'll be a visual by the time we get down there. Okay, brakes coming back in. I'll throw them about, maybe a quarter. Let's see if that does it. Nope. I don't want to burn that fuel.
1749,
So.
just confirm you have the localizer 31 approach.
109.7, 343 set on the course. We're set on that. VNAV descent. We're just going to go ahead and keep on that descent. I'm going to go ahead and keep trucking down myself. I'm going to go vertical speed, and I will help it along about 1,300 feet now a minute. I got the aircraft.
And Delta 1749, fly heading 130, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000.
We're in the bumps, man. That's just how it goes. Speeds holding 240. Through 9,300. Aircraft is getting bumped around. It's 0 degrees right now, so you could check your windshield wipers by doing this. Just looking, making sure we're not iced up or anything like that. That looks pretty good. This is prime example, prime conditions for icing. Probably gonna have to slow us down to 210 here.
Again, for the Delta 1749, did you say descend to 2000 or 3000 for Delta 1749?
Yes, descend and maintain 2000 for Delta 1749.
Wilco, 2000 for Delta 1749.
And Riptide 5800, fly heading 180. Vectors to final. You can continue to descend and maintain 4000.
Okay, 180 on the heading, and we're going to go down to 4,000. Riptide 5800. 4,000 set and armed.
American 1024, the LaGuardia winds 29017, gust 26, runway 31. Clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 31 for American 1024.
And Delta 1749, if you would, what I'd like you to do is just bring your speed back. 180 would be great for me. I'm going to sequence you number 2 with the other aircraft.
210 on the speed. Here we go.
The approach now. So
I'll go 2 flap up maneuvering. How's that?
The slower I get you, the further. I don't have to take you quite as far out.
No problem for Delta 1749. We're currently at 175, but we can go 184 or 180 for the Delta 1749.
Yeah, 180 would be great. Thank you.
It's a black abyss out there, you guys. I can't see a thing. I'm still in the cloud. All right, folks, we're coming through 6,000. We got speed's gonna just stay above flap up maneuvering speed just a little bit. I'm gonna go 1/4 on the. There's 6,000. We're gonna continue the descent.
And Delta 1749, turn right heading 220.
Good visibility down low underneath the deck. Looks good. Looking for that runway. There, the airport's right there. See it? Airport is to the right of us. Wonder if we can see it through the wings yet. Nothing.
Delta 1749, descend and maintain 1,700.
Down to 1,700 for Delta 1749.
I got an aircraft right there. Slowing down nicely, guys. Coming down through 1,300 for 4,000 feet. Okay. 1,000 to go. Okay, alt cap. Brakes in.
Traffic.
Roger, I got him. We saw that traffic. 900 feet. He's no factor.
Riverside 5800, getting traffic alert. The someone just popped on just behind you at 3,400. Not in contact with them. Looks like no conflict.
Yeah, Roger, we had him.
Thank you.
We had him. He's behind us now.
Delta 1749, you're 6 from Fabry. Turn right, heading 280. Maintain 1,700 till established on the localizer. Clear the localizer, 3-1 approach.
Turn right heading 280, maintain.
Okay, let's go with slats. We're just going to drop our slats in, and we can slow the aircraft down just a little bit.
Slats extended.
Delta 1749. Your number
220
2
on
for the
speed.
field traffic is a 737 over the numbers. The wind's 29017, gust 26, runway 31, clear to land.
Number 2 for runway 31, clear to land for Delta 17.
I'm going to have to adjust this deal. Okay, there's 220 on the speed. We're going to go ahead and arm. Speed brakes armed. Okay, you guys, we're going to come down to, looks like jet tax.
Craner 258, Romeo short of Bravo, ready for taxi.
Craner 258, runway 31 left. You can taxi right on Bravo, Julia, cross 22 right.
Bravo, Julia, cross 22 right, Craner 258 heavy.
American 1024, welcome to LaGuardia. You can vacate left when able, then left, then Papa, hold short 22.
Left in on the Papa, hold short 22 for American 1024.
Attention aircraft on frequency Westchester ATIS information Bravo, current altimeter 2970.
2970 coming up.
Kennedy ATIS information Delta's current altimeter 2975, and LaGuardia information Delta's current altimeter 2974. And Delta 1749, no need to respond. The wind's now at LaGuardia 29019, gust 30.
Oh, shoot. Okay, weather for us, folks, it has changed. Broken at 8,000. Gusting 28 now. So we're looking good here, guys. It's going to be a bumpy ride. 143.
And Riptide 5800, descend and maintain 3000.
Down to 3,000. Riptide 5800. Okay, coming down on the descent here. About
Your departure November 99 Victor Delta.
I'll speed a minute here. Nice and slow.
And American 1024, you can
okay, let's talk to missed approach, just in case we need to go missed.
Then
missed approach up to 3,000. Basically, we're going to go runway heading 343 and the heading direct to Saks VOR. That's actually Saks intersection off of the 115.7 VOR.
American 1024, you might need to make a right turn there, then on Romeo to join Golf Alpha.
1,000 to go.
You can taxi through that intersection.
3,000 coming up. We are getting the snot kicked out of us, and it's going to get worse. All right, so it's a climb to 3,000, then a climbing
calling New York.
left turn.
Answer.
We're going to
This is
slow
November
down, folks.
99
Let's
Victor
go
Delta. We're at
210.
the Modern Aviation ramp
180
at JFK, and we'd like to do the Skyline route VFR
Let's
off
go.
to Teterboro,
Nice and
Tango, Echo, Bravo with information Delta.
All right, 99 Victor Delta, you're cleared into the New York class Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR at a below 2,000. Squawk, stand by.
I got a high oil temp on number 1. The oil temp is going up. Everybody got an oil temp right there, 105 right now.
And 99 Victor Delta, say aircraft type.
Your
Oil temp is
Skyhawk set
climbing.
172.
And 99 Victor Delta, squawk 4542.
I got a oil temp rising on number 1, folks.
Cleared in the class Bravo, maintain VFR at or below
Let's
2,000,
watch that.
squawk 4542 for November 99 Victor Delta.
99 Victor Delta, squawk code 4542, 4542. The readback is correct. Call for taxi.
4542, we'll call for taxi.
Nice on the speed, nice and slow, expecting a turn.
Riptide 5800, descend and maintain 2000.
Down to 2,000, Riptide 5800.
New York approach, good night, Southwest 401. On the Heart 4, about 13 nautical miles to the northeast of the Kingston VOR into shore, lead level up 10,000 upon cross AC at 8,000.
What?
Southwest 401, New York, hello.
1,000 to go.
Vectors for the localizer 3-1 approach. The LaGuardia altimeter
2,500.
2974.
TH.
2974 on the meter. We'll be expecting vectors for the localizer 31, southwest Switzerland.
And Riptide 5800, if you would bring your speed back no greater than 190 of turn to final for you in a moment.
Okay, we'll hold at 180.
Perfect, thanks.
Okay, flap coming in. Slow the aircraft down. 2000. Altitude hold.
And Riptide 5800, turn right heading 270.
Right turn 270, Riptide 5800. Level 270 and
401
oil
descent across space.
oil's climbing. 270 on the heading, check.
Alright,
106 on the oil
8,000
temperature.
southwest Switzerland.
So we're not going to have a lot of time messing around here. Roger. Lights coming out. Landing lights on. 270, expecting a turn here to final. 106 on the oil temp.
Your departure November 99 Victor Delta is ready for taxi.
Stand by.
Alright, we're almost at a 90 degrees, so he's going to turn us quick. We're going to make a right turn. 105 now.
1749, welcome to LaGuardia. Vacate left when able.
Vacate left. Whoa, the scenery just blew up on me.
Roger. And Riptide 5800, you're 6.5 from Theo. Turn right, heading 300, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS 34 approach.
Right turn 300, maintain 2000 until established. Cleared for the ILS 34 approach for Riptide 5800.
And Riptide 5800, the winds are 290, 16 gust 28, runway 34, clear to land.
Okay, a couple of the winds, 3-4, clear to land, Riptide 5800.
And Riptide 5800, if you need to come 10 to your left for the intercept, that's approved.
Roger, thanks. We're good. Theo's 2000, we're fine. We're going to intercept that, perfect. Oil temps coming down on number 1.
99 Victor Delta, runway 31 at Kilo Echo. You can taxi
160 on the
Quebec
speed.
Bravo, hold short Kilo Echo.
Runway 31 at Kilo Echo, taxi via Quebec Bravo, hold short of Kilo Echo for
ILS.
November 99 Victor Delta.
Warlock, ILS,
Grand 258, fly the score.
I see the airport, by the way, is
Kennedy
right there.
winds now.
We're fine on the oil
300
temp, it's just climbing on number 1.
The altimeter is now 2975, runway 31 left. Clear for takeoff.
Alright, 545, 31 left, clear for takeoff, crane air 258.
Watch that drop. The oil temp's going to come down.
1749 runway 21.
Shouldn't have anything to do with the oil temp, but whatever.
Alright, Delta 1749. Just taxi straight ahead, then left to join Alpha to the gate of your
Okay,
choice.
290 coming in at 290, so we're looking at a pretty much left crosswind all the way in. We should be intercepting here shortly. Okay, speed's good, nice and slow. Coming in really on the slow side just because we're going to hit Theo. The airplane should start connecting.
Approach,
Look at the ground speed. Our ground speed's 129. Come on, airplane, intercept. What are you doing? There we go. We got localizer captured.
Fine, we'll see you. Southwest 401, fly heading 180, vectors, the final approach course.
180, vectors, final, southwest 401.
Wait for the gear. Theo, 3.5, 4 miles.
And Riptide 5800.
We're established.
No other traffic observed between you and Westchester Airport. You can cancel IFR on the ground or in the air. This frequency change advisory is approved.
Okay, we'll cancel on the ground for you. Riptide 1500, thanks. Go around. Thrust set. Flaps coming in. Flap 15. I'm going to have to take over, folks. We're over the limitations for the ILS. Yeah, I'm going to come down on the speed. Shoot. And there you go. All right, speed. Set flat 40.
Aircraft calling New York was unreadable.
I got the aircraft. Ah, come on, airplane, let's go. I got it.
Near departure Delta 5379, radio check.
Loud and clear.
Alright, excellent. We have Delta requesting IFR clearance to Buffalo.
Gosh.
All right, Delta 5379, you're cleared to the Queen City of the Great Lakes. It'll be the score 5 departure Yankee transition.
Okay, landing gear down,
Radar
3
vectors
green.
Neon, then is filed, maintain.
Ignition is
5,000.
Bravo.
Expect flight level
I'm going to drop it.
380. 10
We're
minutes
going,
after
I know, I'm
departure,
diving
this
right now.
frequency.
Spoilers and ABS
Walk
are armed.
1074.
Okay, looking up. How we doing?
Yankee transition, radar vectors to Neon. Then as file, we'll climb 5,000 initially.
1,000 to go.
10 minutes after departure with you. 1074 on the
Correcting.
spot, Delta 5379.
Korean 258, having your departure radar contact, say altitude lighting.
We're good.
2,500.
Got the
258,
aircraft.
heavy climb, maintain 11.
I got a visual, guys. We're fine.
1,000, Korean 258.
Delta 5379,
Negative.
readback is correct. Push
We're
and
fine.
start at your discretion. Contact me short of Alpha when ready for taxi. Give you runway 31 left from Kilo Echo. It's got 9,200 feet available, or let me know if you need full length.
Kilo Echo works for us, report short of Alpha, very taxi, Delta 5379.
And Korean 258, heavy, start a left turn now, heading 060.
Left 060, Korean 258.
Southwest 401, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, Southwest 401.
Check. Good. Whoa. Whoa, hitting all sorts of freaking sheer.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Come on, you rat. Oh, squirrely, get on there. Alright, we're good. I got the brakes. That's how you do it. Lots of rudder in there, man. That's a wicked crosswind.
60 knots.
Well, that was fun. Welcome to Westchester. Wasn't pretty, but you know what? Doesn't matter. We're on the ground. Look at that windsock. The airplane wanted to weather vane and get crazy on me on the touchdown, so it's all right.
And Southwest 401, you can turn 10 degrees to the right for wind correction.
10 degrees to the right for wind correction.
Okay, let's go with
Southwest
the
401.
AP. That ain't right. Wait. What I just hit, you guys. Hold on. That's got to be a normal master coming on. All right, let's stop right here. We'll go ahead and cancel IFR. New York approach, Riptide 5800. We are canceling IFR.
Riptide 5800, IFR cancellation received. Thanks for flying tonight. Have a great night.
Appreciate you being on. We'll see you. Riptide 5800. Okay, auto throttle's off. Flight director's coming off.
Korean Air 258, heavy climb, maintain 17,000.
17,000.
Clean up the aircraft here. That's off. That's
and
off.
Korean Air 258, heavy, fly heading 360.
360, Korean 258 heavy.
All right, we're here. That was fun. Oh, I gotta clean it up, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so used to Cliff doing it all.
New York departure, November 99, Victor Delta, holding short of 31 left, Kilo Echo, we're ready for launch.
All right, 99 Victor Delta, on departure, a left turn on approved. What I'd like you to do is follow the South Shore westbound. Kennedy winds not great, 30022 gust 34, runway 31 left at Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff.
31 left at Kilo Echo, clear for takeoff, we'll follow the South Shore for November 99, Victor Delta.
Welcome to Westchester, folks. That was a crap ton of fun. It's always good when you're flying in a Westchester and the winds are just terrible. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and burn that one's off. APU's on.
And Southwest 41, you can go ahead and keep your speed up for now. And what I'd like you to do is just give me another 10 degrees to the right for wind correction.
The one thing I am concerned with is the oil pressure. The oil temp, I mean, the oil temps are starting to climb on me. And,
Korean 258, heavy direct gale when able, resume on navigation.
Direct gale on
we might have to do some maintenance on that engine is what I'm saying. I think the oil temp's coming up on me, so. All right, looking good. I'm good right there. Brakes on. Okay, brakes coming on, folks. Okay, brakes are on. I know, we're going to cut it off. Just watching that oil, buddy. Okay, I'm going to kick my chair back a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and shut down. Let's make sure we're good. We've got it on the bus. Let's go to cockpit flood on. Coming down, we'll shut down number 1. I'm just watching that oil. That's all. This is coming off.
Hey, Korean 258 Heavy, you're climbing out of my airspace. Unfortunately, New York Center is offline. Radar services terminated frequency.
Okay, let's take a listen to that. Shoot, slats coming in. Such a quick taxi. All right, folks, let's get ahead and get it cleared out. We're going to come on the overhead. Seatbelt's coming off now. They can get up. That's coming off. Let's go ahead and turn off the lighting. So a couple things we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and shut off the anti-collision lights on. We're going to keep these on right now. That's want to stay on. Those want to stay on. And we're going to keep that on just for a minute. We're going to come over here. We're going to open our main door. Main door is coming open. We're going to open the aft stairs, drop the aft main, and then we're going to come and cut the basically we're going to shut the aux pump off and the trans pump off for now. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to call GSX. We're going to say deboard us, please. There we are. You know, what's very interesting is that that number 1 was climbing on me. The oil pressure, the oil temp was climbing, so I'm going to probably have to write that up. I noticed that coming in on final there. We're flying again here. We'll do it on Saturday. What? GSX says what? What do you want, bro? GSX says get us out. I want to deboarding requested. Yeah. Deplane. Okay, aft service doors. Good, they're coming up. The deplaning. We do have ground services on this at this airport, so I'm going to request GPU on the airplane. I don't want to burn all this fuel, so we're going to go ahead and request GPU. I don't think it will request it. That's the sucky part. Like if I say additional services request GPU, it won't do it. So I'm going to set it up myself. Come on the overhead here. We'll throw it to the external power. It looks good. Let's get it on the bus. 1, 2, off, off. APU coming off. APU is off. We're going to shut off the packs. That's it. And our fuel pump's coming off. Hopefully that was fun. That was fun for me. It's always fun when you get gusty weather and it's at night. And time in 4:31. Perfect. We've got oil quantity at 13/13. Well, hydraulic 15/15. Okay, so we'll take a look at that squawk. Definitely want to look at that. Oil temp is was pretty darn high on number 1. Even on final, it was, you know, we were pushing 90 knots on the other one, and this one was coming in pretty, you know, pretty aggressive. So make sure that's closed. I'm going to come down here and throw this to standby. I am going to fly this, folks, this weekend. I was, going to do it Friday, but in terms of what we're going to do here is fly this aircraft out on Saturday. I think that's what I got on the schedule. So we will stream. It'll be Saturday evening instead of Friday. So that's kind of Friday's flight's going to be Saturday. So that's just kind of how the hockey schedule worked out. And I am on vacation starting Friday. So you're going to see a lot of these streams. I'm just going to come up and stream when I can. Oil temp's coming down nice, but it's one of those things we're going to have to watch. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I appreciate your support. You support me. You support the channel. You folks have a great night. Thanks for staying up with us, and I'll go ahead and turn it off and get it ready for maintenance. Maintenance is going to do its deal, and we'll go from there, huh? We'll see if we got a bad airplane. All right, folks, we'll see you later. Until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. Thanks for watching.
Board the plane, it's on time. Sun is shining, it's bright. Breezy skies, cool and calm. Take a trip, it's not long. Oh, the vibe so mellow. Airwaves sing like cello. Send